and welcome to One Kitchen. I'm Julia and today it is time for another puff pastry recipe. Last summer I did a Danish recipe called Frøsnappere, and today I'm going to try and do a much easier way of making them without the homemade pastry. They are amazing, taste fantastic. So please give them a go. I'll leave a link for those down below in my description. Just remember that the video is almost a year old. But today I'm going to do this here with puff pastry. So they are done in about 20 minutes or so, and then they are ready to be served. So let's get started. My oven is already at 180 degrees C convection oven, and if you don't have convection, then have it at about 200 degrees C. I'm only going to use 4 ingredients for this recipe here, and that is some cream cheese. And in my cream cheese here, there is some fresh herbs, some onion, and some bell peppers in. So please don't buy a plain cream cheese. That will just make these here a bit boring, I think. But you can always add in a little bit of onion, a little bit of bell pepper, some salt, some pepper, and then some fresh herbs. If you can only find a plain one, just to kind of substitute that. And then I'm also going to use some puff pastry. I'm going to use 2 sheets, and then some poppy seeds, and then 1 lightly whisked egg. So I have my first sheet of puff pastry here, and what I'm going to do is just to spread out my cream cheese. You basically decide how much you want on there, but just don't have too much or too little, just a nice layer. But I'm just going to spread this here all out. And you really kind of see those little bell pepper pieces and the fresh herbs. So I have now spread out my cream cheese. I have used about 200 grams on my sheet here. And as you can see, I try to get all the way out to all the edges. And now I'm just going to place my other piece of puff pastry on the top. So I'm just going to try as good as I can here. It's looking good. And now I'm just going to brush it with some lightly whisked egg. And now it's time to add on my poppy seeds. So just add them on here. And now I'm just going to cut it into some strips. So just about that size. And then just cut all the way down. And now I'm just going to cut one time in the middle here, just to make them a bit smaller. So now I'm just going to take one of these here, and then I'm just going to fold it around just a little bit like that, just one time around about. And then I'm just going to place it onto my baking sheet here with the parchment paper on, and I'm just going to quickly do one more. So just really around like that. And I'm just going to do that with all of them, and after that they are ready to be baked in the oven until they are nice and golden brown. So they are now done and out of the oven. They got around 16 to 18 minutes in there. It really depends on your oven, but they are looking nice, golden brown and delicious now. They are still quite hot, but I cannot wait with tasting them. So I'm just going to go with this one here. It is just so light, and yeah, I just love it. Just see how delicious flaky it is. They are just so smooth and so good. But of course, if you want to make the real deal, you can just go down in my description and find the link for my old video where I'm using how to make a delicious homemade fluffy delicious dough with all of those buttery layers. It is so good, but this here is also so good. The ingredients are down below in my description if you want to give these here a go. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel here, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!